Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll get us started in this one.
Colorado, first baseman Gerardo Parra.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Whit Merrifield next to hit. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Good leadoff is second there. Now the pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Has a look. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a line drive, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Parra rounds the corner and is headed home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Salvador Perez.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham is going to get there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Batting fourth.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. Cut fastball inside, ball one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Pulled toward right center field. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, David Dahl. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this is fouled back and out of play. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a neck high fastball that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Stepping in, Addison Russell. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. In the air out to left. Garcia has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Kipnis, 1 away. Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And he takes ball one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is taken in for the second out. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Merrifield is there, and it's a very quick inning as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Ball two now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Batting eighth.
Now to the plate, David Wright. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Low for ball one. For Kipnis, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Now it's 2-0. No one out with a runner at second. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. One away. So digging in now, Kyle Friedman.
Pitcher, Kyle
Here's
Friedman.
the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Moving under it, Garcia. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting. The first
Trying to
baseman.
pick things up where he left off. Gerardo Parra. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at bat. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line drive snagged on a short hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Standing in, C.J. Cron. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Baseman, C.J. Cron.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So striding forward now, Wellington Castillo. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Blackman is under it. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Mike Moustakas. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Whit Merrifield. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Merrifield.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone. That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting. Catcher.
Digging in to try it again. Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Leury Garcia.
And that misses inside, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Zach Eflin. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Ball 1.
That's inside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
That's a
Ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Dahl. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Striding in once again, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Russell.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Pham ranging forward. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. In now, Jason Kipnis. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
There to take it in is Harper, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve onto the grass, makes the catch. And so striding in, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Altuve.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jose Iglesias. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
That's 2 close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Dahl will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tommy Pham. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A high fastball is in there. And that misses 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Parra has got it, and the side is retired. At the plate, Kyle Friedman. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Kyle Friedman.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Garcia sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. In is Gerardo Parra. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Digging in once again, Whit Merrifield. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Harper on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, C.J.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping into the box, Wellington Castillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This pitch is popped up. Therefore, it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to return. Riding in once again, David Dahl. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Here's Addison Russell. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Line drive to left. Garcia is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Digging in once again, David Wright. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Harper on the run, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Cron will put this one away, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Leury Garcia will lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Fielder, Leury Garcia.
Right at third. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Right
digging into try it again. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Eflin. Trevor Plouffe will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only one away. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. And this is in the air now out to left. Merrifield is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Dom Acevedo.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Ready once again,
Number
Kyle
47,
Friedman. He'll be
Dom
tasked with starting
Acevedo.
things as we begin the 7th. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for Colorado.
Digging in and looking
First
for more,
baseman,
Gerardo Parra.
Gerardo
He's 2 for
Parra.
3 with a home run and a double. Altuve at second. Backhanded. In time to first, and there are 2 away. With Merrifield next to hit.
Left fielder.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes this the other way to right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1, here it comes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
And this is on the ground to first, could be 2. To second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Cron. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Grounded to right at third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Ready for another shot now. Salvador Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pham ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. Garcia will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Addison Russell is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altuve ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Catcher, Wellington.
A little bouncer. And he's retired here, 1 away. Stepping in, Mike Moustakas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is popped up. Right is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Leury Garcia. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kipnis ranging into the outfield. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jason Kipnis.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Garcia is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Third baseman.
Settling in now, David Wright. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off. But that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
Harper is there. 2 down. So striding in, Kyle Friedman. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Josh Reddick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23, Josh Reddick.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Mike Dunn, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. Here's Bryce Harper now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Right fielder, number 34.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1, here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home support. Supporters here, 1 away. Andrew.
And hitting for the Phillies, number 35, Andrew Knapp.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here. Wright comes up with it. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Here's
the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Russell's got to be quick. Throw won't get him. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important. To get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
And he is in there. Now at the plate, Nick Williams looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Here's C.J. Cron now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
C.J. Cron.
Wade Davis takes over.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 6,
Justin Bour. We'll see what he can do off the bat.
Number 41, Justin Bour.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 14 homers and 23 driven in. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And that misses as well. 3-0. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately
33.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell ranging to his right. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Whit Merrifield next to hit. And we are set
leading
for
off
baseball
for
here.
Colorado, left fielder Whit Merrifield.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second here tonight, first baseman number 10.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. In time to first, and there are two away. Digging in, Salvador Perez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Bounce down the third baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Ground ball right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Here's the third baseman, David Wright, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Grounded down the third baseline. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Williams moves over, and that retires the side. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Chop weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Trevor Plouffe, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. And Kipnis will put this one away, and so striding in, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jason Kipnis.
Shot towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Batting 7.
Here's Addison Russell. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting ninth,
standing in, John Lester. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Moustakas is there, and he puts this one away for. Now in the box, C.J. Cron, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Now Lester's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 now from Lester. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Now Lester deals the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Lester ready, the 1-0. And this is fouled at the plate. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner.
Center fielder.
Digging in now, Nick Williams. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1. Here's Lester's offering. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here's Lester now on 2-2. Line towards center field. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game. Stepping in, Leury Garcia. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Lester sets, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Ready with the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strike. Striding in once again, Whit Merrifield. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. High in the air out towards shallow right. Plouffe moves over. 1 out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Plouffe is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Hard ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
Salvador Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. Gonzalez is on his way home. On to first, a double play. Stepping into the box, Mike Minor.
Leading
A
off
matchup
for the
with John Lester now to lead
Catcher.
off the inning.
Mike Minor.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Number 27.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jose Altuve is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Softly hit out to short. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. The 2-0 now from Lester. And there he goes towards second. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll dive back in. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Jose Iglesias is on deck. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Shortstop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Iglesias stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Up next,
here's C.J. Cron now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Here's the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches. Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
David Wright.
Now the pitch. Ground ball left side. Fielded by Moustakas. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Garcia. And the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 9.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
No.
Ball 1. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Hit hard back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now the pitch. This is foul right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Blackmon. And that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Nick Williams. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Softly on a line to third. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The left fielder, number
digging in to
31.
try it again. Leury Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here comes the 1-0. A little roller toward the hole. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the. So digging in now, Addison Russell. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Up next for Colorado.
So stepping in, John Lester comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Roberto Perez is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Roberto Perez.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Line drive to center field. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. In to score, the runner from third. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Here's the third baseman, David Wright, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hit hard towards center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. In to score, the runner from second. And a relay home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
Second baseman,
ready for another shot now. Jason Kipnis. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the Sun Hwan Oh, 5'10" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 26.
Ready now, Mike Minor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Scott.
Number 11. Scott Kingery.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
The second baseman,
here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit hard to short, scooped up on the backhand. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. It was a single for him in his last inning. Bryce Harper will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Dribbled to the right side, but it gets foul.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-2, here it comes. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Therefore, it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire. Dom Acevedo.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Ready once again,
Number
Addison
47,
Russell. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
This change for the Phillies.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Harper is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Williams. 2 down. Stepping in, Sun Hwan-oh. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But a good play by the first baseman to spear. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1. Here's C.J. Cron now. He struck out twice thus far. Justin Bour will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick looks up. Gone! The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Called to the bullpen now, and the man making the appearance is the hard-throwing youngster Chris Sale. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
That's a stone-cold take right there. Easily could have been rung up instead.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Number 33.
Sales ready. Here's the first pitch. Wellington Castillo is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will leap to make an incredible. Striding in once again, Whit Merrifield. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that puts the Rockies leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Called strike at the letters. 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Line foul to the right and over the Phillies dugout. And he looks at a ball. 1-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. In there, and it's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball out toward left center field. Garcia moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Merrifield rounds third and is digging for the plate, and that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, David Wright, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Nick Williams. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Center fielder, Nick
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Leury Garcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it. 2 down. Ready now, Dom Acevedo. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Swing and a liner. Foul. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter.
A swing and a miss. That retires. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Jason Kipnis.
Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for
Here's Addison Russell. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Russell.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The batter, right fielder.
Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Stepping into the box, Chris Sale. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Gerardo Parra will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.